Welcome back to Sous-vide Everything, guys. Today, Cajun style baby back ribs together with a little bit of red chimichurri sauce. My mouth is watering just thinking about it. Check it out.
And these are baby back ribs. Unlike St. Louis ribs, they have a lot more meat on them. That's why it's one of the most popular ribs there is. But just like every other one, it has the membrane on the back. It does not matter how you cook your ribs, this thing has to go because it is extremely chewy. And to take it out, it's very easy. I just started with a butter knife and go right underneath. Once that's done, I like to get a paper towel so that I have a nice grip. Sometimes it rips just like this. But hey, you start over and you take the other piece out just like that. However, sometimes you get really lucky, and as you can see, the second one came out in one piece. That is how easy it is to remove the membrane. Now, the awesome thing is that my ribs are not only gonna feel better when I'm biting them, but they're also gonna allow me to put more seasoning. So always remember, no matter what you do, take that membrane out. To make sure that my seasoning is gonna stick to the ribs, I like to apply the binder. For today, I'm using yellow mustard. You can use Worcestershire sauce and many other things. You just wanna get it nice and sticky. Talking about that, I went ahead and make my own Cajun rub. As always, remember, exact amount and ingredients always on the description down below for you. I started with a good amount of black pepper, followed by garlic powder, cayenne pepper, celery salt, dry thyme, mustard powder, smoked paprika, onion powder, and oregano. Now all there's left to do is to combine everything together because your rub is done. Now I'm pretty sure you noticed that I did not put the master of all seasoning, and that is salt. And there's a very specific reason why I did that. That's because I like to apply it all by itself. Leaving the salt out of the rub is one of the best things you can do. This way it will allow you to put the exact amount needed for each individual piece of meat. So once I was done with the salt, I went ahead and applied the rub. Now you definitely want to be generous with this one, but most importantly, you want to make sure you season both sides well. And don't forget to apply that binder. I mean, think about it. This is one of the most important steps there is of cooking. If you don't season things properly, it's just not going to taste good. So make sure you take your time and get every single edge just like this. Now I don't know about you, but I like my ribs really smoky, and there's nothing like real smoke. So for that, I threw it into my smoker at the lowest setting for 2 hours. Trust me, you can try other things like liquid smoke, but nothing is as good as the real deal. As you can see, there's a little bit of mahogany color between the meat. That is a sign that the smoke penetrated nicely and deeply into the meat. That is what I'm talking about. But even though we smoked it for 2 hours, it's still raw. And for that, we gotta cook it up. So I threw it in the bag, vacuum sealed it, and it was ready for the water bath. That is perfect because it allows me time to go ahead and prepare some more amazing things to go along with it. And the first one is gonna be this incredible chimichurri sauce. I know what you're thinking, chimichurri sauce with ribs? Yeah, I know, I'm crazy. But hey, we're gonna find out if this is a good thing or a complete disaster. Into a food processor, I threw in a little bit of cilantro, followed by parsley, sun-dried tomatoes, garlic, red bell pepper, red white vinegar, oregano, and finished it off with a little bit of salt and black pepper. Now there's left to do is to blend it well, and our chimichurri sauce is almost ready. The only thing missing is a good quality olive oil. Now you want to mix it well because your chimichurri sauce is done. I cannot emphasize how good this chimichurri sauce is. It is perfectly balanced with the sun-dried tomatoes. Give this one a try, friends. You will not regret it, I guarantee you. Now the last thing we're gonna do is a barbecue glaze sauce to go along with our ribs. And this one is super easy. Into a saucepan, I threw in a good amount of apple juice, followed by apple cider vinegar, low sodium soy sauce, honey, brown sugar, and because this is Cajun style, Louisiana hot sauce. A good amount of it. Let's have these ribs give it a good kick. Then add in ginger paste, garlic paste, a good amount of ketchup, of course a little bourbon, and mix it well. Now you want to bring it to a light simmer and let it reduce to half. You gotta remember, the more you reduce, the thicker it will be. So it all depends on your preference. For me, once half was reduced, my glaze was done. That is how easy it is to make a barbecue glaze. Remember that once this cools down, it's gonna thicken up even more. That's perfect because we're gonna go ahead and cook those ribs. Talking about that, sous vide is one of the most incredible things to cook ribs with. I like mine at 155 degrees Fahrenheit for 24 hours. And I cannot wait to show you how they're gonna turn out.
That red chimichurri sauce, you are able to put it in anything. I'm very excited to find out how it's gonna taste with the ribs. As you saw it there, the sauce is a little bit sweet, but also has a little spiciness from that Louisiana hot sauce. So this combination of flavors, I'm really excited to find out how it's gonna taste. Remember, I cooked the ribs at 155 degrees Fahrenheit for 24 hours. They should be nice and tender. We are hungry, it is ready, and it's time to take it out. Let's do it. Here we have the juices from the bag from the ribs. If you could only smell, there's no way that I'm gonna throw this away. So here's the plan. The first thing I'm gonna do is to sear with a flamethrower. Once that's done, I'll be putting a nice thin layer of the sauce so that we can get a nice coating and burn those sugars a little bit, just a little bit. Now this one you gotta be careful, okay? Because you don't want a bitter taste. Just a nice pass with the flamethrower is good enough. Do not overdo it. If not, it'll be bitter. I know my ribs don't look that good right now, but watch this. All right, everybody, here we have our beautiful ribs today, Mama. It's been a while that we don't eat ribs.
It's been a good long time.
Good long time, exactly. For me, it seems like it's been years. All right, so we got the ribs right here. I'm just gonna cut, I know what they're thinking right now. They're gonna go like, you're gonna eat ribs with
fork and knife.
Yeah, no, everybody. We're just trying to split the whole thing here. Oh, it's nice and tender. They smell amazing. If we eat these ribs with fork...
You have a problem with eating with fork and knife? I'll eat it with fork and knife.
No, you cannot do that.
Yes.
No, they're gonna roast you on the comment section, Mama.
Roast away.
Without chimichurri, everybody. Cheers.
Oh my God. I missed you so much, baby.
That is amazing. Are you okay, Mama? That is amazing. The sauce right here, you can rub on the sauce a little bit, Mama.
That sauce gave me a little back kick over here.
There's a little kick, but not too much.
No, not too much. But
yeah, you feel it in the back of your throat a little bit. There's a little bit of cayenne. And if you stop chewing, that's when you feel it even more. You know what I mean? It's still sweet, as you guys know, because it has a little bit of brown sugar. Well, maybe not a little bit, maybe a lot. But it's nice. I really enjoy it.
Full off the bone.
Yeah.
Not like dripping off the bone.
Without the chimichurri, amazing. Now is the real test. Here's my thought, right? I want to balance it out the acidity because it's very sweet and very fatty, the baby back rib.
Yes.
But the acidity of the chimichurri should make either a compliment or a complete disaster. I have no idea.
It's either you're gonna balance or completely tilt the other way.
Exactly. So I have no idea which way is going to be better. Cheers, everybody.
Wow.
That is amazing.
Wow.
That is a good combination,
Oh my
everybody.
God.
That is a phenomenal combination. Wow. The chimichurri. Yes.
Give me part of that one. Wow.
Do it again.
Wow. Here's what's happening. If you had the ribs just with the barbecue sauce, it's sweet all the way around.
Yes.
You're eating, it's sweet. You're done eating, you still have sweetness on your mouth.
Yes.
When you add the chimichurri, it cuts that sweetness off.
Completely. You're right on the money there.
It cuts, like there's no sweetness at all until you swallow it. And then a little bit of the sweetness comes back in with the flavor of the barbecue sauce.
Mama, I couldn't have not said any better. It's like you're trying two different ribs.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
Sometimes, everybody, you have to experiment in order to find out if something is amazing. This is an incredible combination. I'm telling you, incredible.
Wow.
Huh?
I cannot believe the flavors that I'm tasting right now.
I know.
The flavor that you get over here is not the flavor of the chimichurri.
No, because you combine it with the sweetness.
It's so weird, but it's so good.
That is why I like to experiment. If you don't try something new, you never know if it's gonna be good. And this is a wonderful combination. Always experiment. Don't eat boring food. Try something new. You might like it, just like we did. You see? First time I did it, I promise you it's not going to be the last.
Oh, I can't wait for you to do this again because this is good.
Anyway, guys, these are the results. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you do enjoy it, make sure to give it a thumbs up. If you're not a subscriber, be sure to subscribe for future videos. Remember, if you are interested in anything I use, everything is always in the description down below. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you guys on the next one.
You either win or you learn.
You win or you learn, exactly. You're not going to lose either way.
You don't lose either
You're
way.
eating ribs. It's always a good
It's
day
always
when
gonna
you
be
eat
good.
ribs, everybody. See you guys on the next one. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.
Bye.